The circumstances of Quincy's death plagues me throughout the day and haunts me at night. I'd like to go to 10 Campden Hill, Notting Hill, please. $6:50 a.m. 7:00 a.m.
Hello, Alexander. Would you like some breakfast?
No, thank you. How are you feeling today, Juliet?
Tired. So very tired.
What have you done with the garlic? Dr. Van Helsing has put it up for Juliet's health.
Oh, that's my doing. Juliet could barely breathe for that awful odor. I finally threw them out and opened a window for her.
I'm sorry, my dear friend, but I don't think I shall be strong enough to see your father off. I feel as though I've been running, just like in my dream. I feel so very weak.
Oh, you silly goose. I wouldn't let you go to a dreary old funeral in your condition anyway. You stay right here and don't budge a muscle until we get back. I'll have Miss Culpepper stay here to keep you company.
There's no need to do that. I'll stay with you while the others are away.
Here. At least you can be with us in spirit.
I have seen two things today that bother me terribly. First, the absence of the garlic Van Helsing left, and second, Juliet's refusal of the cross necklace. Certainly neither bode well. Please take me to 98 Rutherford, Westminster.
So, you come to read about our local ghouls. Horrid bit of games that go.
Pardon me?
You ain't heard? Dug up an entire cemetery, they did. Took everything, coffin and all. Between you and me, my friend Max says whoever done it must have sneaked in during the day. He locks that place up tight as a drum at night.
After picking up a paper, I pasted articles of interest in my journal. "56 Rochester in Marble Arch, driver." I've read your journal, Jonathan. To think all this happened, it's monstrous.
Yes, I sometimes prefer to believe it was all the product of a fevered mind. But I know better. Indeed, had it not been for Mina, I fear my senses would have deserted me completely during those trying days. I'm glad it helped you, but...
But what?
I fear there may be pages yet to be written.
"9:05 a.m. I'd like to go to 10 Campden Hill, Notting Hill, please. "9:35 a.m. 9:45 a.m. 9:55 a.m. 10:00 a.m. Miss Culpepper? Hello. I'm here to see Anna set.
I'm sorry, Mr. Morris. She's at the funeral.
I'd like to go to 33 Coventry, Paddington.
Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. I would like to end this sad event by announcing that there will now be a gathering of the friends of Andrew Bowen at the home of Arthur and Regina Holmwood, Lord and Lady Godalming. Everyone is invited.
Alexander, have you met Reverend Jenkins?
No, it's my pleasure.
The pleasure is mine. Mina has told me something of your situation. I believe I may be able to send her something tomorrow morn which could help you.
Thank you.
Alexander, the Holmwoods are about to leave. Oh, Lord and Lady Godalming, I must thank you for your kindness.
Think nothing of it, my dear.
Do you remember my old patient, Renfield?
The bug eater. Yeah, very well.
Well, recently...
If ever there's anything I can do for you, please let me know.
You're very kind.
Attending Andrew Bowen's funeral brought back images of Quincy. To think that vampires might have been responsible for both their deaths. It's unthinkable. I'd like to go to 52 Bishop's Bridge, Paddington.
I'm glad you could join us, Alexander. Renfield has become even wilder than when you saw him.
So, the esteemed doctor comes to learn from me. You're too late. Too late. Too late. The master has been reborn. Revived.
Out with it. What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. The master will have his revenge. You're too late. And then he will make me like him.
Doctor!
Too late. Too late. Too late.
I guess now we're even. A life for a life.
It does not matter. Nothing matter now. What Renfield say if true, mean we all dead men.
First vampires and now lunatics. That's the second time I had to stop a madman. I may have saved Dr. Van Helsing's life, but I'm afraid I can't wash away his pain and sorrow. "12:10 p.m. 12:10 p.m. I'd like to go to 19 St. Augustine's, Westminster. "12:50 p.m. I can't thank you and Arthur enough for all you've done.
Think nothing of it.
So, where is young Quincy?
Oh, we've sent him off to be with his grandparents.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, what with the holiday and all, you must be counting the days until his return.
Actually, we've found ways to pass the time.
I do wish Juliet could be here. I don't believe the two of you have met her. She's been quite ill recently.
So, tell us about your wedding plans.
Oh, I've already picked out a dress of the purest white. Father would have been so proud.
I'm sure he would have, my dear. I'm sure he would have.
The gathering at the Holmwoods was pleasantly uneventful, and certainly a kind gesture from Arthur and Regina. They are true friends. Please take me to 20 Surrey, The Strand. Professor, I didn't think to find you here.
Ah, Mr. Morris, please sit. Let me tell you, when lunatic is trying to kill you, you drink too, yeah?
Thank God Renfield did not succeed.
Yeah, thanks be to God. And to you, Mr. Morris. But if what he is saying be true, then perhaps I wish otherwise.
Tell me what's happening, Professor. For Quincy's sake, if not for mine.
Ah, if Quincy were here, then I would have strength enough.
I'll not hear this, sir. You are the strongest among us. If you falter in these times of trouble, what hope is there for the rest of us?
You are right. I must not give in. I tell you what is disturbing me so. In all my thoughts, my nightmares, never did I conceive of this. He has risen, Mr. Morris. Dracula.
How can this be?
As yet I do not know. We meet at Jonathan Harker's house tonight. We must be putting this fiend back into his grave forever.
Wait a moment, Professor. I found this at a local bookstore.
Oh, Romanian. Yeah, here's the word for amulet. And here death, and here life. Clue, this might be. I have friend at university, Randall Briarcliff. Perhaps he is saying more. Come to Harker's tonight, bring this with you.
Thank you, Professor. I shall meet you tonight. I met Van Helsing at the pub. He told me Dracula is alive. Could it be? There's a meeting tonight at the Harkers I must not miss. He also recommended I give the manuscript to a professor at the university. It could be a clue to Dracula. I'd like to go to 71 Queen's Gate, Kensington.
The stairs are down the hall. Go straight and you can't miss them.
I'm sorry, I'm not looking for the way out. I'd hoped you could help me with this Romanian manuscript I found.
What? Why didn't you say so? Here, have a seat. Authentic? I do believe it is, yes. It appears to be a medieval book of magic. See, it's just filled with so-called spells. Here's one that's tied to an amulet of power. It also speaks about bringing the dead back to life. Oh my, let me just jot down a few notes, and I promise I will tell you more tomorrow.
I've been given the most curious coin.
Well, let's see. It's not chocolate. Yes, it's from the Transylvanian Principality. Yes, it's solid gold, but not especially rare. I would say that your friend has recently holidayed on the continent.
Please take me to 12 Oldbury, King's Cross. "5:15 p.m. Excuse me. Do you have any books on vampires?
What?
What did you say your name was?
Alexander Morris, sir.
Well, Mr. Morris, I would advise you to leave such things which do not concern you well enough alone. Those who unearth such things often end up in the earth.
Unbelievable. Alfred Horner actually threatened my life today. I want to find out what his secret is, but I mustn't take his words lightly. Please take me to 45 Holland, Notting Hill.
Mr. Morris, I have examined the cloth you left me. It is close to 125 years old. I believe it is a burial cloth of a royal family. The Middle European weave supports this theory. The blood stain is recent. Randall Briarcliff.
Middle European. I received a reply from Briarcliff concerning the cloth. It is indeed over a century old and is of Middle European origin. I wonder if I know anyone knowledgeable about that area. Please take me to 21 Scarsdale Villa, Kensington. "6:55 p.m. This is the strange white cloth I found in Andrew Bowen's hand. Mr. Stransikowski, I hope you'll pardon the intrusion, but I understand you hail from Czechoslovakia. Well, you see, I've come across the strangest fabric. I understand it's of Middle European origin. I was wondering if you
My
might
wife! You stole this from my wife. I buried her in this dress. Damn you! You stole this from my wife! You stole this from her! They lied. I knew she still lived. They lied. I'm coming, Ileana!
Whenever I see Stransikowski, he acts even stranger than the last time we met. The poor old sot. "56 Rochester in Marble Arch, driver."
You are all wondering why I am calling this meeting, yeah? Well, you all come here for the same reason 10 years ago. Count Dracula, the Prince of Darkness. Once again, he has risen from beyond the grave.
Impossible.
It can't
Nonsense.
be.
Oh,
Brandy, quickly.
Yeah, I am feeling like Mina when I am discovering the truth. Now, I am ready for what we must do.
But you helped us kill him. You assured us we had nothing to fear.
Once we had no fear. Now, I am telling you what I find. Miss Juliet Adams has the Nosferatu bite on her young neck.
That doesn't mean it's Dracula. You yourself said he isn't the only vampire.
There be more, my impetuous friend. I am seeing our old nemesis Renfield. I know he has once again fallen under Dracula's power. I believe it as strongly as in anything I ever believe.
But how could he come back? What could he possibly want with Juliet?
That I am afraid I do not know.
Actually, I believe I may have come across something. At the Goldacre and Horner bookstore, I chanced upon an odd Romanian manuscript. Dr. Briarcliff at the university said it mentioned a spell to bring back the dead and an amulet of power. It could well be that this is somehow tied to Dracula. After all, Juliet is Devlin Goldacre's fiancée.
Yeah, all these things, they may well be connected. I must be thinking on this. To work we get. Jonathan, from your office we work. Mina, we spare you the invasion of your home. Alexander, you see to Miss Aniston. Help her to be watching Juliet. Let me know when our Dr. Briarcliff is telling you more.
I'll check with some other solicitors and see if we can pinpoint the demon's havens.
I'm going to check on Regina. I'll not lose another to that fiend.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, my friend.
Van Helsing's story may have put the fear of God into our friends, but they seem more than capable of the task at hand. I feared the news might drive them away, but they seem more than willing to carry out whatever Van Helsing may be planning.
Well, gentlemen, we meet again on the morrow.
Yes, that will be fine.
Doctor, just how powerful is this count?
He can do many things. The powers of storm and beast are just a few.
How did you stop that wolf?
Wolfsbane.
Why would a wolf run from this?
I'm afraid that was no mere wolf. We must be checking on the others. Make sure they're all right. What you waiting for?
I'd like to go to 10 Campden Hill, Notting Hill, please.